Good morning. Brain registers false or empty promises as conflict emotion in our limbic system, which is the emotion center, and it is supported by scientific research. Welcome to my channel, Brain Heart Wonders. So, what is promise? When we keep promises, what is the message behind? This is affirmation of the connection. When we, promise to do something, we express our commitment, love, affection, compassion, respect to other side. It can be one person or it can be a group. It can be your friend, your family, your co-worker, anybody else, right? This is the people rely on you if you keep your promise. People have faith on you. And if somebody want to know about you and ask somebody else, who is that person? Immediately, it crosses the mind of the person. She or he can say, he is a trustworthy person, he is reliable, he is accountable, and he is fully respected because he keeps promises all the time. He is the man of the words. It is said that if we address somebody and said he is the man of the word or man of his words, it means he is trustworthy. He is the person who keep his word. If you say yes, he will do it 100%. Okay? So this is a promise. This is the foundation of the law, foundation of trust. Not only love, foundation of the trust. So this is very important to keep the promises. If for some reasons we don't keep our promises, it could be a trait, personality trait. This is actually behavior. This is the pattern of behavior which is learned. Probably, I can say if the sense of keeping promises develop from the childhood, and the child has a good role model, like from mom, from dad, so this child, come to the adulthood, if develop the sense of keeping promises, these patterns of behavior leads that child or that adult into personal integration in all aspects of the life. And this person is trustworthy. People rely on that person. If we keep breaking the promises, it has the consequences, especially in relationship. So the relationship, from the sweetness of relationship, slowly, tend to get a little bit bitter. Depends on the frequency, depends on how many times you promise without you break the promises, and also can have a, very further adverse, consequences, even, turn over, break the relationship. And this is not fair. It is not fair on you, and it is not fair on your partner. So keeping promises is very important. This is a matter of emotional intelligence. It means if you are aware of our thoughts and our feelings, so if you are aware of our thoughts and feelings, definitely we will be aware of others' thoughts and feelings as well. If we are able to fulfill our commitment, and we are 100% sure we say yes, otherwise better to say no. If somebody asks you to do something for them, better to say no It is much better to say yes, but don't keep your commitment. And also, it is not good to go on something else on head of your commitment, because this is disrespectful to other person. It means you didn't value other person, because keeping promise, it is ethical and moral value as well. You're obliged. This is, and you're under obligation to do that, because it is like a contract. It can be verbal, it can be written one. If it is verbal, it is very common. I think doesn't matter verbal or in the written form, we call it convenient. The written form, exactly the same value is there. The value to do it, to keep your commitment, okay, to just respect other and to do it, because this is like a contract and you do it. Unless under some circumstances, because life is unpredictable, you cannot anticipate another. When you are on the way, maybe you get stuck, some dealing with something or accident or something, so you delay. But delay, okay, there is some reason behind, but not breaking. That is very important. So, uh, what is very, very important is how to keep the promises. Today I made mantra also for you, just to reinforce you as a reinforcement to keep the promises all the time, and this mantra also gonna help you. So how to keep our promises? First of all, we should plan when we have daily to-do schedule, daily write in journal, to-do list, to-do list. If you want a promise, you highlight it. You highlight. So this is based on your plan and based on your time management. You can highlight it with the colors to stick in your mind. This is priority. I have to do it. And at the same time, because of emotional intelligence, you are not going to let anybody down, right? So keep in your mind that somebody at this moment waiting for me and expecting me to do that for them, right? Or for her or for him. If you are not sure, don't commit to it if unsure. This is also very important. And never ever put something else ahead of your commitment. When you highlight it with, bold, use ball pen with the color you love, okay? You just highlight it, and then it is always there, and then it is on the to-do list on daily basis, okay? And this is, it says priority on top. And also remind yourself, this is legal responsibility, this is moral and ethical responsibility to keep in your mind this commitment to respect others, to do it, because some other side, that person or persons or people waiting for you to fulfill the commitment you made, the promise you made. If you don't do it, this is a sense of insecurity. What happened to your brain? So your self-esteem gets a little bit shaken, or erase your self-esteem even. Okay, so the first person who gets affected is you. And also you feel something, if you don't do it, you cannot have clarity, mental clarity to do the rest of the things you have planned. So if you don't keep your promises, so you lose your mental clarity. So you are not much productive for other things you are supposed to do based on your time management and based on your plan. Now, suppose you break the promises. So how to deal with that? How to deal with that? Actually, we should accept this is part of our life because we are all different person, different personality, and we cannot expect everything 100%. We cannot expect everything at the perfection level. Okay, something might happen. You always ask for clarity. Don't reach to a conclusion. He is that bad person. He is unworthy. He is untrustworthy. He is, don't put a label on that person because you don't know exactly what happened. So, if you want to, if you know that person is trustworthy person and you're reliable, respectable, and you ask him to do something for you, so it means that person the same. Something might have happened. So better to ask question what happened. You always keep, uh, a realistic expectation always, and also keep the boundaries. Keep your boundaries and expectation and realization. And we don't reach conclusion as we mentioned, and also it can be hurting when somebody breaks, the promises, but have a complete, control over your emotion. It might be a little bit challenge for you, but let it go because you don't want to get stressed. You don't want to go to an anxiety or all this stuff because somebody broke the promises. So let it go. This is the best thing you can do. Okay? And then if that person, this is the first sign, he broke the promise, you cannot generalize that. So that person deserves to have the second chance. Okay? So that is why we should not reach the conclusion and reach the judgment, this, that. No, it is not fair. And also, it is not really much give you mental clarity with with the conclusion you make. Let it go, the best thing you can do, and you always give the second chance to the person, and you always think of possibilities out there, and also think in a realistic way. Okay, it depends on your expectation. Today I made some mantras. Okay, I make some mantras for you in relation to the promise, right? It helps you to keep your promises. And please close your eyes. Close your eyes. Do it with me. This is your mantra for promise, right? To keep your promises. I am worthy of love. You can repeat it 2 or 3 times because the more you repeat, the more affirmation, the more stick in your subconscious mind. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of compassion. I am worthy of compassion. I am worthy of having self-discipline. Self-discipline. I am worthy of keeping my commitment. I am worthy of keeping to my commitment. I am worthy of attaching to my commitment I make. I am worthy of respect. I am worthy of respect. I am worthy of mental clarity. I am worthy of mental clarity. I am worthy of feelings for others. I am worthy of feelings for others. I am worthy and I am able to accepting others. I am able to respecting others. I am able to express my love, compassion, respect to others. I am able to express my love, compassion, and respect to others. I respect my ethical and moral values by keeping my promises. I respect my ethical and moral values by keeping my promises. I deserve I deserve to be relied on by people. I deserve to be respected by people. I deserve to be accountable by people. And I deserve to be trusted by people because I am trustworthy person. This is a mantra you can repeat. I wrote it here myself today morning, what to do it, and then how to make a mantra. In the last videos, it was easy to make your own mantras, right? You don't need to go to complicated mantras out there. Okay, so because you have your own taste, you know what you need, so this is the mantra you needed. Please make sure you like and subscribe and also share with those around you, friends, families. With gratitude always, looking forward to connecting with you soon in the following videos. God bless.